Spooky Isaac. Oh yeah, he just took himself out of the cameo. Wait, you guys. he's testing out. He's testing out the crown, guys. Check it out. He looks like. Oh my god. I just want to see for a hot minute what it's like to have that much hair now. Oh my god, it looked like he literally had my hair for a sec. Anyways, how are you all doing? We're here. Yeah, guys, so I was just getting some messages here, and coming through, and, let's back it up. Let's clear the energy and ground. Thank you guys for tuning in, first of all. I want to also mention we're going to get on members weekly today. We're going to update with the bonus the week coming. Yeah, that'll be on members. So we'll see you there. 48-hour series already up. We'll also renew that maybe later tonight or maybe even after weekly. We'll see. Thank you guys for your patience and your support. We'll also update monthly members. The rest of the private services should be posted here as well. I'm thinking today or tomorrow. Thank you guys for your patience here. So yeah, what do we, yeah, so many of you are at a crossroads. Now, undoubtedly there's an extremely awkward energy. Okay, just like the sound out there, like, it's like strange vibes abound with this Mercury retro, every planet retro, Mars is going into retro very soon. We are at a crossroads. Something is going to be changing, turning around. Thank you so much, Jay, for joining members. Welcome to monthlies. We'll see you there probably again later tonight, later today, midday. But yeah, first we're going to jump on weekly. Some of you, I see that you're at a crossroads. Some of you, like, it's very awkward though, because I feel like you know that something is not working for you, and then it's like, I get a little bit of like a formality energy. It's like, but then how do I get out of this space? It's like, honestly, I gotta be very honest here for some of you. It's a little bit like when you're, check out if you're sensitive right now. It's like you're in a relationship and you're like, you want to get out of the relationship a little bit. It's like, how do I do this? Like, it's like, for some of you, you know, you've had a lot of time here. Some of you feel maybe a little embarrassed. It's like, damn, like I let this person on or something of the sort. It can also be, I'm getting a really strong focus on Gemini energy here. Oh, no. Some of you are done. You're totally done with something. Okay. It looks like he has like a bob. Do you guys see it? Oh my god. All of them like, okay. I'm gonna just miss privacy. I'm in the hairdressing room, not make fun of me. Okay. Make fun. Okay. Let's back it up. So now, yeah, something is definitely over, guys. For some of you, you're like, I'm not interested in this anymore. There's something. Lilith said, oh my god, I thought it was just part of your hair until I zoomed in. Oh my god. So yeah, we're sharing a bit, we're sharing some crown chakra energy. So yeah, for a moment here. First, maybe like someone like they're done. It's like, I gotta go, you know? Some of you, honestly, you know, I'm hearing you saw, you came, and you're not interested to conquer. This is right. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not changing I'm not gonna change it. Some of you, listen, it's done. It's like, I'm not interested. I hear it like this. This is that awkward ass sound out there. Oh my god. Now, I'm seeing a big eye. Some of you realize, like, this is not my future. This is not my destiny, and, like, you know it. Maybe you met someone, and, like, I see, like, you guys going to, like, some kind of restaurant together. I see something about Mexican food. It's like, you sit down and you're like, this is not realistic for me. Maybe you just can tell, like, anyways, now I see something about Mexican food again. Now let's clear it. So maybe this is a business partnership. From the very first moment you sit down, you just know it's like, it's not for me. So anyways, take it as you will. Anyways, okay. Yeah, something is maybe immature even. It's like he's sitting on the date, like, pulls his cartoon book out. It's like, I don't know. I don't know about, like, the butter and where it goes on the bread now. Everything is awkward. It's clanky. It's clunky. It's awkward. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's like a moment when, like, yeah, this reminds me I was dating someone when I was in Italy years ago. Oh, you know, it's like we were doing, like, we were at the most so-called romantic place ever. And I didn't feel I have to be honest, like, I was like, why am I not feeling the romance? Like, it's like, you know, there's something where the very simple things become complicated, and it's like, everything is off. It's like the simple things, though, are off. It's like, why am I needing to, like, recite his number, like, 8 times and keep getting it wrong? It's like, yeah. There's something that you're not, it's like you're not wanting something for some of you. I'm seeing strong Gemini energy here. There's something that, yeah, some of you, this person has a sister who's jealous. It's like, you may not know. Let's back up a quick retro. Some of you have a jealous sister or something. Someone's sister is jealous, is what I'm hearing. Or someone has a jealous sister, but you don't know them. This person wears some kind of necklace. Some of you, they wear like a choker necklace. Hey, Danger Cat. So, yeah, something is off. But you don't know, for some of you, what it is. It's just a general vibe. It's like the butter's sliding off of the plate is sliding off of the table, it's like the table is falling over, the restaurant is actually closed, it's like we gotta get rushed out of here. It's like Spirit's like, this is not the person for you. Okay, for some of you, let's back it up with first. Okay, I'm hearing something about Easter. Now, for some of you, something went down in, some of you dating someone, they're not even interested in your gender, I don't know. So be aware. For some of you, they're using the relationship as a meal ticket. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know what's what. So yeah, take it as you will. Now, for some of you, there's something going on with someone's sister. I keep hearing that. Alert. Some of you don't know. I'm hearing the one that got away. You have no idea about this, but you're just seeing the karmic side of the movie scene. It's like, but you feel like there's much more going on, like behind the scenes with the actors. It's like, it's not a satisfying scene. You feel like there's more going on that wasn't filmed, or more that is behind the tape. Some of you, there's an evil Corella DeVille of a sister out here for some of you, and it's like, you hear that out there? It's like Spirit is pulling you away from this person because they feel like you guys are not in resonance, okay? Not just with this person, but with the people around them. This is for someone very particular, maybe at this time, like right now, they don't want you guys interacting. Some of you, this person has an evil sister. I'm gonna say it again. Someone has an evil sister. Hey, Neil. How many of you know what this is about? Ramen says, I am just going to follow my intuition on this. Why? It just doesn't feel right. One. Right. Like, some of you have also, I feel, made a lot of money with this person. They're just going through something. Like, you've already, like, worked with this person, or something has already, like, gotten to a certain level, and you're just like, I can't really backpedal, but then it's like, universe is forcing you to. The universe is forcing you to backpedal. You're realizing, one way or another, I gotta get out of here. So some of you already, though, have some sort of contract. I keep seeing someone's sister. So this person doesn't have a good eye on you. I don't know. Some of you, they're not even in the conversation. Some of you got a choker necklace. Now, some of you, this person, I'm hearing something about milk duds. Something was very, like, awkward. Like, some of you, it's a metaphor, like someone got cheap with you, like there was a moment you saw it clearly, like they didn't want to, like, they got cheap with you. Yeah, oh, I'm seeing someone's sister. Okay, how do we say this? You could be, you're dating someone, let's say, okay? And, like, you're hanging out with them. Maybe nothing is necessarily wrong with that person, but then you're, like, going over their house or something, and then their sister, like, gives you some strange story even about how they can't, like, help you out. It's like something was really off, okay, is what I'm getting. Now, some of you have to detach from the space because it's like the vibe ain't right. It's just not right through the whole conversation. Now, how many of you feel like you're at a crossroads? I'm hearing Walter. Let's back up with Rock. How many of you feel like you're at a crossroads when it comes to defining a certain dynamic? I'm hearing zigzag. I see someone, like, they feel really strange around someone. I see them, like, unzipping and zipping their jacket. It's like they know someone has a strange eye on them. Now, this is not, I'm hearing the letter P. I'm hearing Peter. It's not Peter's fault. It's like, it's because he's got a lot of other people's plans in the pan and he's trying to sizzle them all together and make it one dish. It's like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like, you have to tell this person no, you have to tell this person yes, make your decision. Some of you, someone is like, someone's sister is like a control freak. I'm just seeing that, I don't know. Let's back it up. It's like, this, I see someone's sister getting involved in someone's personal relationship. Something about finances, it's like they're trying to tell them, like, give them some executive, direction, lead, pointers, like, but then they have, yeah, I see someone with dark nail polish. They're getting involved, and they're getting involved in a really inappropriate way. Some of you, you're gonna have to just accept that this is the story, and, like, this person is going to kind of be part of the picture because this, I feel, let's clear, this is a moment where someone else doesn't realize someone else is encroaching on their life and their personal boundaries and their free will. So I think you just kind of have to, like, see it as a a sort of all-encompassing message, okay, from this person, that they come along with this other person. For some of you, they come along with baggage and they're not strong enough. Someone here is not strong enough. I'm hearing Peter. He doesn't want to, like, believe that his sister is, like, evil. I'm hearing that or something. I don't know, guys. Let's back it up. Well, yeah. No, even you don't want to think like that. But then you're like, no, there's something going on. I'm seeing something about, let's go to the signal on the roof. This person was so cheap with you. They didn't want to give you milk duds. I'm seeing they were, like, holding milk duds back. It's like, what a weirdo. Totally strange and off. Some of you, I don't know what's going on with this now. Maybe you're just, like, putting everything together. Like, wow. For some of you, their family is, like, jealous of you. Ugh, they don't have no time. Okay? I see someone, like, your spirit guide's like, listen, you don't deserve this, okay? You're, like, sitting here wondering, like, oh, maybe I was asking too much. Fuck no, you were not asking too much of nobody, okay? That's their problem. That's their own. Yeah, some of you, this person is, like, not openly standing up for you. It's like, they're not standing up for you, okay? Yeah, how do we say this? Like, they won't distinguish, and they won't disintegrate. They won't discriminate between light and dark. This is for some. Some of you are, like, your sister's in the shadow, and you're, like, not even, like, I keep seeing someone with dark nail polish. Now, for some of you, part of the thing is that you're still talking to maybe, like, Peter, metaphorically. As 44 likes, yeah, you're getting the download. It's like, don't think I should be hanging out with this person. It's like, yeah, no, because they're still hanging out with that other person. Like, it's through the bloodline. So, yeah, let's clear the now. Some of you, this is someone who you don't resonate with. They don't have the same morals, values, okay? They're not pro-rights. Okay, I hear that as well. If that's important to you, no, they're not. They're not pro-rights. For some of you, they're not they're not in alignment with the feminist union. I'm hearing union movement. Not at all is what I'm hearing. Some of you, this person is going to fight. Yeah, they're going to be very, I keep seeing it as, like, a sister or a sibling or something. But that could be a metaphor. Like, some of you, like, this person is not, it could be a company. They're not in alignment with the movement. Yeah, the movement of I'm hearing the reality of the situation, maybe the relapse. They're going to try to defend the shadow, is what I'm saying. Okay, when you start getting into debates and arguments with this person, like they're going to just sort of become very strange is what I'm seeing. You're not going to be able to even be able to relate to this person. It's like they're going to just be very defensive, but of things that are like inappropriate. How do we say this? It's so specific. It's like someone who this is weird. I see someone saying no. So you have to detach from this person. I'm sorry. They're not in the movement. They're not in the movement. You know, I'm going to share a story. This is a private, personal story. When I just got Isaac, you know, like in the very beginning, the first few days, in the first weeks, and so I felt like very alone in some ways, you know. I mean, I was doing all this on my own. I felt very kind of like nervous because he was like a little puppy, and you know, you feel like it's freaky, you know. You feel kind of like a single mom. So during that first week, you know, certain people, it's an energy thing, okay? Certain people are there for you. Some people, they're not there for you. Okay, and it's in a subtle way. Okay, like someone, you know, even, you know, just walking down the street, someone, you know, not holding the door for you. Some people, you know, it's a vibe thing. It's a vibe thing, and you know, I started to really see people's true colors. Okay, like really clearly. Okay, and this is a metaphor. Okay, maybe for what is going on here. I don't know how this may relate. Spirit wants me to talk about this though, so I'm going to share it. I'm not just here sitting. Oh, she's talking about her. No. This is a message for somebody. I'm talking about energy, and I'm talking about, yeah, you know, how do we say, without getting too much into the private business, but yeah, let's say, you know, you calling up a certain place. They usually have, how do we say this? Let's just say it. The dark energies will come out when they need to improve themselves to you. Okay, yeah. Like, how do we say? Maybe you ask someone for something, and they always usually have no problem with it, right? Okay, but right during a certain part in your life, when you're going through a certain however in your life, that person suddenly has a problem with it, and they're making a huge issue. This is energy. Okay, this is an energetic conversation, and this is where you're like, why are they making an issue right now? Like, of all times, like, I'm hearing when I also, you know, technically so-called really could have used your assistance. Yeah, that's when you're gonna see people's true ass colors, because it's an energy conversation. It's not, yeah, but when you don't need it, they're all there. They're so, like, loyal, I'm hearing, giving, and yeah, so this is the controversy of the bloodline for some of you. This is where you have to identify, like, no, you weren't there for me. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna say it, okay? And I'm gonna expose her ass. So, here's the thing. Well, I saw this with many people, okay? Many people. Some people, they left me just kind of sitting, stranded kind of vibes, okay? And some people, no, they came in, and they swooped in, and they rushed in, and they were really there for me. And I saw that really clearly, but during the time, you know, Spirit will have certain experiences align, right? Where certain experiences, you'll be able to see people in that particular experience only. Okay, how do we say? Yeah, it's part of the soul contract. So, I'm going to give an example. When I had him, okay, it was like really challenging because I didn't obviously want to leave him alone. And I literally just got him, and I was so nervous because, you know, I had to take him around, and he was, yeah, so I couldn't get packages from my building. It was like very challenging, okay, at a certain point to get packages. Now, my building is amazing. They're always very helpful. Everyone working here is just the best. Amazing, okay, if you need help with something, there's compassion, right, is the point. Now, this 1 week of all weeks, there happens to be this new hire, whoever, and I'm like, I felt like I was talking to the devil on the other end of the line. I swear. The devil. And and it was the time where I needed to get his food. His food was coming in the mail, everything. It was just like the most challenging of everything. My hands were totally tied, and it's like they were being the worst person, and that was in addition to other things going on. Not only, yeah, but maybe one time I'll tell you guys a story, because Isaac came into the story at a very particular time, and anyways, so I was like, you know what? This was a test on her as well with Spirit. It's not like she doesn't know, for example, what I'm going through, so-called, right? Well, what my story is, and we're all good. But, you know, very grateful, we're all good. We really can't complain, but it's a frequency thing, you know, when yeah, so she wasn't there. She wasn't there. And yeah, technically, yeah, that's where we say a woman can hold toxic masculine energy at toxic masculine frequency. I'm hearing, where were you when I needed you the most? Yeah, so this is where spirit, they're going to be, they tested these people. And we are talking about, I saw it beyond this conversation. I felt spirit coming in that interaction and looking at her square in the eyes and saying, you're not going to help her out with this? Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, guys, to the point where she, when I mean the devil, I mean the devil. Okay, there was no reason why it should have escalated to this point over the phone. This was weeks ago. This was like a month ago, guys. It's coming through right now. Spirit wants to talk about it. This is an example. It may be helpful for somebody. All of she said, she made a point of saying, I am not going to be bringing your package up. And just hung up on me like that. Okay? So anyways, guys. Never have I ever encountered anybody like that, ever at this building. Only during that week, only during that, yeah, so let's clear, you know you are a dark ass entity. Not that she's so-called watching, but yeah, take it as you will. That is an entity coming through during certain times, and it lives through certain people. So certain people take on that frequency, take on that energy, okay? Yeah, there was no reason for that. Okay, no reason for her to have, yeah, it's like almost as if the entity just sort of awakens at certain times. Now, but at other times, they'll just bring it up themselves, like when you don't even really need them to bring it up. You see what I'm saying? This is the frequency, yeah, this is, I don't know, so specific. I was not planning on talking about this, okay, but Spirit want to talk about it, and so, yeah, we've got here Isaac up in the crown chakra. So anyways, yeah, during that time, I really saw people's true colors, who was really there for me and there for my true good. You see what I'm saying? Not when people want to be good to you in a conditional way where it's convenient for them to be good to you and they want to be good to you, and no. It's when it's actually good for you, when they're actually good to you, when they're actually good to you for you, not like I'm going to also be conditionally, considerate of you. There's no such thing. Some of you really saw people's true colors. This is for some now. I don't know. This is coming through now, but yeah. But I saw spirit. Spirit came through. And, we gotta. No, this is the frequency. They're testing who is really for the movement. Okay, of the empowered feminine as well. And I've experienced this also in my personal life across the board, guys. Over the years, I don't know. Maybe somebody again needs to hear this. Over the years, okay, you really get to know people. Okay, I'm going to make an example. You have family members who are all like, I'm liberal, and I'm pro this, and I'm pro that. Yeah, fuck no, you're not. Because when it comes down to it, I don't see you supporting, okay, those people actually. I see you saying those things, but you're not actually supporting those people in those real situations. Yeah, what's at play is your shadow, is your dark side, is your evil. I'm hearing it like this. Oh my. Spirit wants it out. Oh, there's no fucking around. Which transit are we on? Yeah, we got the north node. Right. We got Venus as well squaring Mars. Let's get it. Well, let's clear it though first. Let's clear the right side of the body. Let's go and throw a track around. No. Okay, not only that. Okay, but yeah, all of these people, oh no, I'm like a feminist even. Yeah, no feminist. I don't see you supporting the feminine movement. Actually, when you see someone here who is a woman, so-called a woman, right? That's so important to you. This whole gender thing. You see a woman who is doing for themselves, single, entrepreneur, doing and you're acting like a total, I'm hearing it like this. You're not pro rights, fuck you. I'm hearing it like this. For some of you, I don't know what's going on here now, but there's something coming up. Some of you, you saw someone's true colors. Okay, before they wanted you to see them, I'm hearing that they exposed themselves, yeah, at a time where they were not even thinking that was going to be as clear and clarifying as it was. Some of you have someone here who's not in alignment, and Spirit is going to detach you officially from this person. For some of you, yeah, because they're not a good influence, and they don't have the right eye on you and your long term is what I'm getting. So some of you here, this is something is of a value of yours. It's something that you live for and you stand. Let's clear the throat chakra. Yeah, this person's very upset. Now this is maybe not now. This is going to be in some time. Okay, this is going to be over time, guys. It's not yet. Okay, and so yeah, maybe in a few weeks for some of you. I'm hearing the number 8, 18, possibly something coming through on the 18th. This is for some of you. This person's going to come through. And, you maybe were thinking that you could have something. I feel like for some of you, your guides and your ancestors are not really happy about the way that this person is storytelling with you. I feel like they're also extremely opportunistic and very, very ultimately insecure. I do see this as someone here who is a so-called feminine. So this came through months ago. Yeah, this message. I also remember it was, I think, around the new moon in Leo. Sorry, full moon in Leo. Yes, we were talking about this message. Somebody was in politics. They were, um, there was a feminine who was holding a really toxic masculine energy. I remember that. That was around that exact that full moon in Leo. It was an astro chat. So let's back it up. Yeah. Now for some of you, yeah, I remember that. It was someone who was acting like they were your friend or something. It was even a working space, and then backstage, it's like they just totally forgot about everything they were talking about with you. Anyways, it was a working space. Yeah, they were like really clicking with you, but while they were talking to other people in the business in front of you, and then backstage, it was like the vibe was totally different. It's almost like they even forgot about the small talk you guys were making. Like once their boss was out of the room, that was back again. Check out that reading if you feel guided. Maybe we'll find it and post it. But anyways, but it was a full moon specifically in Leo. Now, some of you here, no, like your guides, no, this person is a feminine, so-called feminine, sorry, this is heaping, so I'm like maybe growling when I'm doing that. The so-called feminine, but they're holding a toxic masculine energy. We're not talking about someone here who is, just because, you want to get up? Just because, oh, hold on, this, he wants to get up. Just because they are, a woman, or they identify as a woman, and they, maybe even for some of you who, guys, this is what we're saying, they could be even so-called pro-rights. Shut up, Nat. Listen, I've seen more feminine love from Isaac than I have from and oh, Isaac, shut up now. Good morning, baby. Oh my god. It's not about gender, guys. Okay. Stay with I think Isaac likes this message. This is an Isaac approved after chat message. So, right, what were you saying? So Isaac's like, listen, it's simple. Love is simple, guys. I'm hearing love is patient, love is kind. What's that song? That came through another astro chat. Anyways, it's not about gender. Now, this person could be even bisexual. They could be, are they associated as bisexual? They could associate as gay, lesbian, this and that. They could associate pro, they, trans, but then they could be holding a toxic masculine energy. We're going to expose this. Okay, so some of you, you're dealing with somebody who is not honest. I'm hearing that with themselves ultimately, and I see them hiding behind a lot of these, community tabloid messages. It's like, be an independent thinker. I'm hearing that as well, and think yourself through this conversation. Are you empowering women in this particular case? No, I don't think you are. So I don't know. You take it as you will. Some of you, I don't know what's going on with this person. Maybe they want to even partner up with you. Some of you, they're a friend to someone you know, or they want to be friends, or they know you, or through another person. Let's back it up, or they are like, they're friends with someone who you're friends with. Anyways, so, and maybe they're influenced. I don't know. So the point here is, you gotta be, I feel, not afraid to strike it on your own. Okay, not afraid to strike it on your own. You gotta be not afraid to also say what you really feel. Like, maybe this person is even a little bit of like a, possibly for some of you, a smidgen of a bully, because I do see maybe, you've tried to communicate that something is not really making sense to you, even adding up to you. It's like, I also don't feel right about the way you're handling the situation, the discussion. Some of you, you may have to detach from this other person. I don't know, it seems like maybe there are multiple people. Give me a sec, guys. Let me put him down. He wants to. Hold on, Hold on, please. He's like, he just did a flip. Go down, girl. I just want to cuddle with you. What? Okay. Yes, own their own story. This person not a free thinker. Maybe this is a metaphor. It could be a company. They're not, you get the sensation they're not actually committed. Maybe they're saying like, we're pro like feminist and this and that, pro rights. Like, but I'm not saying that feminism means and equates to being pro rights. Like we're saying, okay, I'm hearing something about Lady Gaga here. Like we're saying, you can be you guys know, like, it's time to wake up and smell the coffee as well. Like, you can have, like we're saying, you can find that someone who's technically a masculine is not gay, does not associate as bisexual, however, okay, has a stronger divine empress energy than a so-called woman who is as pro-rights. But it's not about rights. It's about the immersion of themselves, okay, with themselves. And so that's where people say, like, are you a feminist? No, I'm not. What is a feminism? No. I'm hearing even, yeah, I'm hearing contract to, to an empowering connection. It's like, if you, I'm a feminist, but in your open day-to-day relationships, you're not really integrating the feminine energy. How do we say, like, yeah, so it's complicated. Maybe some of you just don't even want to get into it. It's like, I don't even want to, like, debate this with her. I'm hearing him, they. Maybe for some of you, like, some of you are very defensive. I don't know. But I keep seeing this is not you. It's another person. It's a third person. Some of you feel that your friend is influenced by this person. Do you guys know who this is? Right. Right. That's right. Very similar, Mimi. It's like, you know, there's more like for the act. It's like more like for, you know, the saying. Yeah, and it is like that. Really, Mimi. I mean, that makes me think, you know, people who are like, let's say very religious. We're not saying anything is wrong with religion, but per se, in the sake of what it is, okay, at the source, the core, the root of it. But it's like when someone's like, oh yeah, I'm very super religious, and then they're doing all of this shit that is hurting other people, hurtful to other people, not compassionate, and then they're going and praying like 8 times a day. It's like, what do you, well, no wonder you're praying, because you're feeling, yeah, super guilty and super toxic. So, well, I mean, I don't know, loving, I'm not going to say anything for anybody there, but it's kind of like a little bit of like, I'm going to try to make myself feel better. Like, I mean, anybody can go up and stand and, you know, recite, but what is really the truth, and that's very controversial. It's all good. I am not standing away from that message there. I'm not standing away from that. I don't care what you're going to think about that now. Okay, you're gonna take that as you will, and I'm not I'm not gonna see how you take it, because I take my religion the way I take my religion. I hear like that. Some of you, this is, you know, who's to say what is religion as well? It's like I'm religious in a certain way in my life. Are you kidding? I'm more religious than someone who is religious. Yeah. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, by the way, right? Okay. I'm not following any particular prescribed. Yeah, I'm not religious, but it's you know, it's a matter of the association. I see someone here kind of using, okay, I'm hearing clout. They're using some sort of conversation point. It's like someone, it's a very diplomatic vibe. It's like, I'm just coming through saying I'm this because that kind of makes me feel more confident about what I'm doing. It's like these priests and these priests who are it's a cover up. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. So anyways, this is for someone. I'm hearing salamander. I'm hearing salamander. I don't know. Anyways, I'm hearing slide to the left, slide to the right. It's like they're not actually their word. I'm hearing that as well. Some of you, there's an irony. No, they don't know. I'm hearing something about the justice system here. For some of you, this person is not aware. This person not so-called aware, okay, that they're doing this. It's not like they're purposely trying to. Let's put it on one side, body. Let's back it up. I see somebody here going to be incarcerated for something. I don't know. Take it as you will. It's coming through. I'm hearing G. I'm hearing like a G6, like a G6. Ba-ba-da. That song has been coming through. I don't know who sings it, but anyways, there's someone here, okay, who is even trying to like kind of I see them trying to win votes with you, win your favor. But guys, they're not really. I see them like acting like, oh yeah, I also believe in that. No, you don't though. And I feel for some of you there's an irony, like some of you even like you truly empower the divine feminine, but you're not a feminist. And I see this person coming through. It's like, let's go in the sacral of the root. Let's go in the sacral of the root. Oh wow, in the sacral especially. This person is like coming through like, I'm a feminist. Okay, but then they're not actually empowering the feminine. There's a flip. Now, some of you, this isn't government, politics. This is not maybe personal to you 101. This is, let's go to the left side, buddy. This person is not trustworthy. I see that, no. I see someone here, they have something on down, yeah. They're not trustworthy, guys. This person is going to change their mind the last minute, right before. They're going to do what's going to save their name. They may even be, it's like equivalent to, let's clear the threshold. Yeah, it's like a company. They don't like you calling this out, though, by the way, and they don't want you to see who they really are. I hear that. They have a huge... They're wearing a mask. It's like a company who changes the whole company scripture, logo, everything once, yeah, they've exhausted a certain demographic. Okay, or they realize that their name, yeah, is not a good one anymore. Okay, yeah, in the eyes of I'm hearing the single ladies. I'm hearing woodchuck chuck. How many chucks would a woodchuck chuck? I'm hearing chop suey. Woodchuck. I don't know. This person's gonna go off the radar though. I feel like they're not really compatible with the union. I'm hearing message now. For some reason, this person is rogue. They're totally rogue. They're not really who they say they are. And I see them changing their philosophy on the dime. Okay, and the flip of it. For some of you, this person also very much after money. They're not in the light. They're in the matrix. Let's back it up quick, Roger. For some of you, yet again, there's something very cheap going on. This person or this company or this entity or whatever, they're also taking the money of the so-called people, and they're not using it in a way that is for the people. Okay, so this is where we have to wake up and smell the coffee. I feel that this is a person, though, for some of you that you know. It's a person you know very well, and some of you, for example, they'll cheap out on the health of your children, but then they're all like, oh no, I care, but then it's like, sorry, then you should have put his seatbelts on. I don't know what that's about. I see someone buckling in. It's like they don't care. Some of you, they're trying to, for example, they're acting like, oh yeah, I like dogs because they want to get to you. Maybe you have a dog. It's like, this is a fake prescribed. Okay, I'm here. They want the promotion. Yikes! It's a gold digger energy. This is a gold digger energy for some of you. Now, some of you, this is someone to someone that you know, and spirit is not. Yeah, they're honestly is very karmic. Even just being in the presence of this person, I feel like spirit doesn't want to have to get it. It's gonna get ugly, is what I'm hearing. If you guys get close enough, and yeah, some of you, there's definitely something legal going on here, okay, or there will be, and spirit is saying it's gonna have to. We're not gonna mess around with that. I see them, giving you the foreshadowing of a major cord cutting here coming to come. So spirit is saying, see it now for what it is, and don't make it more challenging, is what I'm hearing. Like, you could easily sort of detach now. It's like, don't get complicated. Something about someone's sister. I gotta keep hearing that. I'm gonna get some letter charms and some cards on this one. Something may even be investigated. Like, someone was making a big deal out of a charge, even. Something about a charge. Someone was, something about someone's car payment. I'm hearing that as well. Something about their car payment. It's a subtle moment, but you're going to see the whole entirety of the truth of this person in that very subtle little moment. Okay, I'm hearing they were cheap with like a marker with you is the vibe I'm getting. Ew. And this is someone who didn't need to be cheap with a marker. Okay. Set at that. They could have. I'm hearing they could work with all colors. Okay, with you, if we're quite honest. Now, yeah, but I keep getting there's some sort of question of rights. Some of you, maybe, for example, you are pro-rights, or maybe you are in the same sex, and then you're seeing, like, this person is actually not really, they're not actually empowering me. I see that you're in a couple, you're in the same-sex relationship for some of you, and someone's all like, yeah, like, we support this or that. No, they totally, guys, like, I see them to your face, they're like, yeah. This might be someone's aunt or uncle, take it as you will. Or something again, sister, however, but I'm hearing aunt and uncle here for a panic, guys. It's like they're acting strange around someone, or they're judging someone, and they're like kind of like withholding their assets, but like around, yeah, and it is because of same sex. If you're wondering, let's go this in down left side body. Some of you, this person is doing black magic. I'm seeing that they're trying. This person is psychotic for some of you, or they're on a psychotic. They're psychoactive. They have a psychoactive tendency, even. I'm seeing that. Now, for some of you, oh, this is getting very complicated. Okay, some of you, this is totally political, but like, this is in the public. This isn't in the government. I'm hearing that. But for some of you, over the 2 wands, 6 of wands, that we never know who's watching sun. This person is definitely has an agenda. You don't think that they don't. I feel like you know this. I'm hearing Ohio. Okay, there's something that you already have the heads up with. You already know this person was trying to like kind of befriend you. They have a lot of Virgo signs. Virgo can be Leo. Let's clear the throat chakra. We're seeing a lot of Virgo. I'm hearing a lot of Virgo. Some Aquarius, Taurus. It can be Virgo, extreme Virgo energy coming through. They may have Virgo and Scorpio overlapping. Seven of Pentacles. That's something about the drugs or addiction even. Now, for some of you, I feel like you're going to leave this very sort of general because I feel it is very specific. Hi, Isaac, how? He just hopped on over. He just hopped his way on over. Oh, he wants to get a letter immediately. Okay, what is it, Isaac? Can I see? Can we see which letter it is? D. Okay. He wants to pull a card too. Any in those? Any of those? He pulled the Two of Wands. Okay. Yeah, some of you, there's something that they didn't do for you, and the Six of Wands. You guys, this person is they're out for their ego. They're out for their ego. The Sun. This person, there's something about their public reputation. They're in it for their own reputation, guys. Okay, and you got the vibe. This is the thing. You know, this is not going to be a huge surprise to you. Isaac, he's biting over a place he already bit. Okay. Yeah, some of you already had the message come through real loud and clear with this person. Okay, you already saw it. So this person, for some of you, they're going to act differently in front of other people. Some of you, they are openly withholding funds. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Actually, for some of you, this person not even doing very well financially, but they're acting like they are. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, but for some of you, you may have maybe you who has the finances, and they want to use you. I'm sorry. Let's get into this later, guys. We're going to take a break. We'll see you in the next video. Keep clearing your aura. We'll see you. Bye.